Oh my goodness, it's been forever. Hey guys, it's Gina Kingswood. So I haven't been on here for a while because December, January, I was super ill with just a virus that had turned into an awful sinus infection. So here I am back. I also in January had both my big toenails. I went to the podiatrist and had both my ingrown toenails removed. So that was an epic saga. So I don't have really much to report on weight loss because I was super sick. And secondly, I haven't been as active. So I've kind of stagnated at 25 pounds. Look, I can't sit here and complain. It's a miracle that I'm even 25 pounds lighter. But I wanted to come and update you on Ozempic. So I am always looking at, alternatives on where I can purchase Ozempic. And obviously, as you all know, I have PCOS, so I suffer from insulin resistance. I don't have type 2 diabetes, but therefore my insulin resistance is not covered under my health insurance. So either I start something like metformin or I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what other medications, but I just know that my endocrinologist has kept me on Ozempic and I see her back again in March. I've titrated up to 1 milligram. So I'm either dabbling on taking another trip to Mexico and seeing if I can bring home some more green Ozempic pens, or I'm on a mission to find some of the yellow big pens because that would be awesome to not have to get a pen for a while. So I'm at 1 milligram, as I've just said. I'm also thinking about taking a trip to Thailand. So Thailand and Mexico, you don't need prescriptions, but you physically have to be there to buy it. You cannot mail order it. Canada has kind of gotten a little bit more expensive as of lately. I know some folks, you need a prescription. My endo has sent it to my pharmacy in Canada, so I'm getting it from buycanadianinsulin.com, but I know there's a few other out there. So there is Mark's Marine that I've heard of. You know how I know this? Go on Reddit. Reddit is just, if you want knowledge about anything, even during my ingrown toenail removal surgery, I was all up on Reddit, guys. It was just the jam. People are there to really be a community and support. So, where was I? Yeah, so I've been spending a lot of money in Canada, more than I was used to. It was $285 when I first started ordering from Canada, end of October, early November, and bro, it is $369 per pen and only 1 pen at a time. So it's gotten a bit more expensive. I'm not complaining. I have access to it, and I know there's many folks that don't. And I have a stockpile in my refrigerator, but I'm here to basically find hacks around. I know there must be other people who are in the same position I am, where they have a medical need such as insulin resistance. They're dealing with other hormonal issues, cortisol levels. I have elevated cortisol levels. They're still ruling out pseudo-Cushing's disease for me. So, I am here to figure out other ways around and trying to see how we can not pay $1,000 to $2,000 per pen. But I really appreciate everyone kind of coming on here and chatting and asking questions. I think the biggest thing for anyone who wants to start Ozempic, start out with a doctor. First, make the investment. If you can financially afford it, work with a doctor here in the United States, as you always should be under a doctor's care with this medication. And go to CVS, Walgreens, whatever, try it out for the first time. You never know if you're going to have bad side effects. You're not going to like it. You're not going to see any results. You just don't know before you start investing in going overseas. So that's what I did. I first went to CVS. I started the first pen. And when I knew the first pen was working, even my second dose, I was like, take me to Mexico, baby. I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to go buy some of these pens. And then when I realized I can't be going to Costco, in the long run, how am I strategically going to plan this where I don't need to keep getting on a plane going to Mexico. So quite literally, here I am. You know, I've ordered at least 3 to 4 batches from Canada, been very, very pleased, but I'm still on a mission to see. So when I go to Thailand later this year, I'll have to report back. I know that not everyone can hop on a plane. I travel a lot for work, so, you know, that's where my travelers are bringing me. I'm going to Europe in May, and I'm not quite sure if I can grab it in Europe, but I do know that these pens are manufactured in Denmark, and if you're buying them from a reputable pharmacy, so in Mexico, I'll go to Costco or Walmart. I'm not gonna go to like a mom and pop pharmacia. I just don't want to take a chance on anything counterfeit. Or in Canada, I go. So basically, I'll put a link down. I did all of my research on how my prescription was, you know, being reconciled in Canada. You know, what pharmacy it was coming from. It's all legit. So in Thailand, I'm gonna go to Semataway Hospital in Bangkok, and I've seen that other people who are expats there, especially people who are on VA medical care, will go to that hospital or go to Bangkok Hospital and use their VA benefits there, and are friendly to Americans, and they're getting their Ozempic there. I'm gonna check it out. So stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff on this channel, but for anyone who literally is kind of thinking about playing around with the medication, like, please at least see your doctor. Make sure that, you know, you're a good candidate for it. If you're overweight, and if your doctor is telling you no, if your BMI is over 30, try an endocrinologist. Most of the time, they're specialists. They know what's up. My PCM actually denied me in the beginning. My primary care provider or primary care manager told me flat out, you don't have type 2 diabetes, so you don't qualify. Well, also, I knew something was wrong, so I went to the endocrinologist. She tested my insulin resistance, my cortisol levels. She just specialized in weight loss management, really realizing that it's not a lifestyle, it's more of a metabolic issue. And I just am so thankful that I listened to myself, I listened to the research, I went down the rabbit hole to make sure, you know, and eventually, if I need to switch to something different, add metformin to the mix, add another drug to the mix that my endo suggests in March, I will definitely update you. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your February. 2023 is looking great for all of you, and I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, anyone who comes here. And I will delete any troll who comes to this channel also, because everyone is on this medication, you know, for a reason. I specifically have insulin resistance, not quite a type 2 diabetic, as I've had to reiterate, but I realized I don't need to always justify, because it's not anyone's fucking business. And when I see trolls on this channel telling people you shouldn't be doing this, don't gamble, don't play Russian roulette, you know, work out and diet, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, like, why are you wasting your time trolling? And a good friend of mine had stated on her TikTok channel, you know, most of these people will troll behind their computers, behind their phones, but if they saw you on the street, they'd walk right past you. So they're modern day bullies, and I'm not about it. I'm not about it. So hope you guys have a great rest of your Feb. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.